man himself has interviewed me.
So this is Nick Williams, and I'm sitting here with Sue Pontree. Hi Sue, how are you doing?
Hi Nick, I'm doing great.
Great. So I wanted to ask you a few questions about you and your work. So you call yourself the Life Enhancing Coach. Why do you call yourself that? What's that about?
Well, it kind of flows because I've developed a model that is called the 10 Life Enhancing Principles. And so it kind of followed it, and then the Life Enhancing Coach, the one and only.
Great. And what are those principles in essence?
In essence, they are principles that enable you to stand tall in the world, by which I mean that they enable you to create the life you long for. So essentially, these principles are the other option. There is another way to do what you're meant to do. So for example, people already do create their own life experience, except that they create, because they're unaware they're doing it, they're creating a life they don't like. And the 10 life enhancing principles begin by making you aware that you have the power to deliberately create what you long for.
Great, so you allow people to consciously create their own lives.
Exactly.
Brilliant. And why are you so passionate about this? What about your own life has informed this?
Well, that's exactly. I created a new life for myself from a place where I was unhappy and I felt unloved, unseen, unheard, misunderstood, and came to live a life I'm passionate about, doing work I love, attracting open-hearted, like-minded, generous people into my life. And you know, I looked back to see how did I do that, and over time I got to identify those principles that are very powerful, very practical, very down to earth, and they work.
And how long has your journey been so far?
Oh, how long? A very long time. At the ripe old age of 67, I started consciously engaging in this journey when I turned 50. So not very long, really, in the scheme of things.
And why does this work? Why do the life enhancing principles work?
Well, they work because it starts by making you aware of what it is you do that works for you and what you do that does not work for you. Once you know that, you can begin to make changes. And also because they are tools and resources that you haven't tried before. And they work because when you're willing to put yourself on the line, you learn about yourself, who you are, what you value, what you stand for, what is true for you, how to become truly self-empowered. And all this together combines to form something really powerful.
And who is the best person for you to be working with? You know, who if they were to ring you up and you were to go, yes, we're going to work so well together, what kind of person can you most help?
There is a fundamental thing that I require, and that is the willingness to embrace the process. You know, given that there is nothing we cannot do together, but my ideal person would be a business owner, somebody who is already engaged in personal development, willing to push their own comfort zones, somebody who has employs people, meaning relationships, and those can be really challenging. I would say that where I come from, the most important relationship is your relationship with yourself, because that colors all other relationships. And once you get to know yourself better, because most people don't know themselves, whatever they may say, then there is a lot that they can do to make choices that really work for them.
And if there was one tip you could let people have to finish this off, to really help them begin this process of standing tall in their own life and in the world, what would it be?
It would be to become self-aware, start paying attention to what it is that you do that works for you and what it is that you do that doesn't work for you. That is my most important tip.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, Nick.